I'm very pleased to get this opportunity to speak to you today about the UK-India Education and Research Initiative. As you know, this is a program which has been running for the last 5 years. It started in 2006. Over the last 5 years, it has achieved significant impact. The idea of starting the program was to bring about a step change in the education relations between the UK and India. We are very happy to announce that over the last 5 years, not only has this been achieved, but it has been actually overachieved. We have created new linkages between educational institutions in India and the UK across the spectrum of education, which means that we've covered areas like higher education, school education, professional and technical skills, and we have also supported the program through policy dialogue events and networking opportunities for stakeholders between India and the UK to come together. An independent evaluation of this program was conducted in the last year, and it has shown that the program has brought about sustainable linkages between institutions in India and the UK. Of interest will be to note that many of these institutions would otherwise not have got the opportunity to link with institutions in the UK or in India had it not been for the UK-India Education and Research Initiative. Looking at the success of the first 5 years, the governments of India and the UK got together and have now announced the second phase of the initiative, which will run from 2011 to 2016. The MOU between the two countries was signed last year between the education ministers, and the program will be now funded by the Government of India as well as the Government of the UK, and this really speaks of the success of the program itself. The principles on which the first phase of the program was based will continue to be the principles for the second phase of the program as well. These principles were of mutuality, complementarity, and additionality. We realized that mutuality of benefit between the two countries is very important because institutions which get together in partnerships learn from each other's experience and benefit from the entire collaborative experience. The second phase of the program has evolved over a period of time through various consultations and discussions that happened both at the UK end and the Indian end. We have tried to involve as many stakeholders from across the education spectrum as possible in India and the UK to inform us about the various needs and requirements within the education spectrum so that we can base the second phase of the program on those requirements between India and UK. High-level meetings like the UK-India Education Forum, the UK-India Roundtable, discussions in these meetings have also deliberated on the possible strands for the second phase of the program. After all these discussions and consultations, 4 strands have been identified as the key strands which are to be covered in the second phase of the program. These strands are around leadership development, innovation and partnerships, skill development, and enhancing mobility between the two countries. Talking about the first strand, which is around the leadership development strand, through this strand, UKERI in its second phase hopes to bring together institutions across higher education, school education, and vocational education space and focus on leadership development for principals, vice chancellors, and second-level leaders between these institutions. This has been identified as a key area of importance by both the Indian government and the UK government, and we hope that by focusing on this strand in the second phase of UKERI, we will be able to meet some of these aspirations of the institutions across the UK and India. The second strand, which is around innovation partnerships, really hopes to bring together institutions on thematic partnerships, not only in the higher education strand, but again across school education and further education strand. Innovation will be a key focus area within this strand. So will be the focus on innovation universities in India. Government of India has actually identified innovation universities as the key area for partnership between UK and India, and through this particular strand, we hope to be able to focus on innovation university partnerships as well as partnerships around different other areas in higher education, school education, and the vocational education space. We will also provide scholarships through this strand for researchers and entrepreneurs who participate in these exchanges. The third strand for the program is around skill development. Through this strand, we hope to be able to bring the stakeholders within the skill space from UK and India together through various think tank meetings, policy dialogue meetings, to really bring about a clarity on understanding of each other's skills space. This strand will also have activities like supporting the Sector Skill Council network in India, bringing to the table the UK experience and expertise around sector-based approach. It will also focus on partnerships between Indian and UK further education institutions in the skill development space. The fourth strand on the program is around enhancing mobility. This really will focus on enhancing UK to India and India to UK mobility between students, young researchers who will be partnering through their institutions for this program. We will look at significantly improving the UK to India mobility, which has been highlighted as a key area of work by both the Indian government as well as the UK government. Of particular interest within this strand will also be focus on qualification recognition between India and the UK. We hope that by focusing on qualification recognition, we will be able to encourage transferability of qualification between these two countries in a much better way than currently exists. So we will look at bringing organizations like the QAA or the NAC together to really look at quality assurance, parity of qualifications and transferability. We hope that this strand will be able to inform the other strands and support the other strands on various initiatives which will be part of those strands. We also hope to be able to continue our work in various areas of policy interest between India and the UK, and we hope to be able to continue doing events and activities around all of these strand areas of mutual interest between India and the UK. We really hope that you will be able to participate in the second phase of the program, which is going to continue from 2011 to 2016, and we look forward to your participation in the second phase of UKERI in a big way. Thank you very much for this opportunity to be able to speak to you about the second phase of UKERI. Thank you.